that it starts with this. For an ISKCON devotee, if you give prasad, just a shira in the hand, it's actually Vaishnava Aparad. You have breached Vaishnava etiquette. So they, in their words, requesting a sadhu to speak a few words means you come and then you say, it was very nice, I encourage everyone to do. And like just a pep talk. But just like the prasadam has a different connotation in ISKCON, speaking a few words has a different connotation. So my Guru Maharaj was asked to speak few words. And now in ISKCON, class means minimum 1 hour. So Guru Maharaj started speaking and he finished Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha, Vamana, Parashurama, these 6 incarnations in about 25 minutes. Very briefly. So they were thinking, yeah, this is how it goes generally. Then Guru Maharaj started speaking about Ram. It was an hour and a half, two and a half. And they are all Matajis who have not eaten anything from morning. 6.5 hours of Narayaniyam. So you can imagine what goes through. So they are looking at each other. And Guru Maharaj having his eyes closed. And he was just speaking about Sita and Ram in Chitrakoot. So then they were thinking, after this, how many more sections? This is only Aranyakand. Now Kishkinda will come. Then Sundarakand will come. Then Yuddhakand, then Uttarakand. So the servant, the host pointed to the servant. The servant came in the ear of Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj said, yeah, I'll stop in 5 minutes. Now you also know what that 5 minutes means. When a speaker says, I'm going to stop in 5 minutes, you also know what that means. So Guru Maharaj said, I'll stop in 5 minutes. It was another half an hour, another 1 hour, another 1.5 hours. So it's been almost past 3.5 hours he's speaking on Ram. And the servant was said, Guru Maharaj, we have to prasad, please. He's requested, so he's switching between his duty and he being the submissive disciple. So Maharaj, so Guru Maharaj said, okay. And then he finished. And now after Ramchandra, he said, now we will start with Krishna avatar. The servant was almost hinting, I think we'll keep Mangalarti plate ready, Aarti plate, because it's going to go. But it was fascinating. Guru Maharaj finished after that Krishna, Balaram, Buddha and Kalki in another 10 minutes. And then he said, what to do? Ramchandra's pastimes have been the weakness of my heart. What can I do? What can I do? So this is how it is. 18,000 verses of the Bhagavatam, but Valmiki wrote 6,000 verses more, 24,000 exclusively for Ram. How much this great personality, Sri Ram, this incarnation has continues and will continue to attract the hearts. Please repeat. Ramante yogino nante Satyananda chidatmani Iti Ramapade naso Parabrahma vidhiyate. Srila Prabhupada quotes this in the Chaitanya Charitamrita from the Rama Rahasya Upanishad, describing who is Ram. Prabhupada explains, Ramante yogino anante. Those yogis who don't get attracted to anything in this world. Their eyes doesn't catch anything attractive in this world. Their ears don't catch any attractive sound in this world. The eyes are off, the ears off, skin off, nose off, tongue off. They're completely switched off in this world. They don't get attracted by anything. They don't get attracted by Urvashi, Menaka, Ramba. They don't get attracted by Netflix. They don't get attracted by ice cream. I went to one devotee home and the girl said, Dad, I want to go to Brahma and Rudra. I want to go to Brahma and Rudra. I said, Brahma, Rudra, very devotional child. The father said, no, the mother doesn't like if the child asks for ice cream. So that Brahma B stands B and Rudra R stands for Baskin Robbins. So that the mother doesn't get to know where the father takes the child. The father has taught the child in the presence of the mother, say Brahma and Rudra. So the child started saying, I want to go to Brahma and Rudra. Brahma and Rudra. I said, wonderful. Very devotional family. Then finally the mother got to know about this cheating that the father was doing. Then she became the actual Rudra. Her third eye opened. Krishna. And I became Vishnu. I closed my eyes and went to sleep. I went to sleep. So Prabhupada explains those sages who in this world don't get attracted to anything. Their eyes are not attracted to anything. Ears are not attracted to anything. Minds are not attracted to anything. If they get attracted to someone, that person is called Ram. Oh, what definition. We get attracted to even temporary things. I want a better watch, I want a better phone. So if we say I am attracted by Ram, it's not sufficient glorification of Ram. But Prabhupada explains, Ramante yogino anante. When unlimited yogis who have nothing to do in this world, Ramante, they start enjoying. Iti Ramapadena. So that personality is called Ram. So beautiful. So therefore, 24,000 verses of this Valmiki Ramayana has been segregated in 7 sections. We start with the Balakand, then we have the Ayodhya Kand, then we have the Aranya Kand, then we have the Kishkinda Kand, then we have the Sundara Kand, then we have the Yuddha Kand, and then we have the Uttara Kand. So depending on the flow of the pastimes of Ram, 7 sections have been. 6 primarily and the 7th is added. So Uttara has been added. So 7 sections of the Valmiki Ramayana. And it starts off so beautifully explaining and comparing Valmiki Muni to a very sweet singing kokila bird. Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Arohya Kavita Shakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam Valmiki Muni Simhasya Kavita Vanacharinaha Shrunvan Rama Kathanadam Konuyantim Param Gatim. Valmiki has been compared to a kokila, a cuckoo bird. And what is he doing in the Ramayana? Kujantam, he is singing. Kujantam, what is he singing? Rama, Rama iti. He is singing the names of Ram. And how are these names? Madhura, Madhura Aksharam. The syllables are very sweet. You see, in Vedic culture it is described that the way you write their name describes their personality. So Krishna is considered to be a very interesting formation of syllables. It's ka, but it's not kru, it's not kri, but it's kr. And it is not sa, it is not sha, it is sha. And it is not na, it is not nya, it is ra. So when you put all this together, it's like Haribol. I will chant Haribol. Because it's a very tough syllable to chant. So, but Krishna is also like that. He's very difficult to obtain. I was mentioning in the discussion a couple of days ago that everything about Krishna is so interesting. His glancing is so interesting. He doesn't see straight, he sees a sidelong glance. And that's enough to shoot arrows of love. And he doesn't walk straight, he walks with the gait of an intoxicated mad elephant. Gati Karindra Ganjitam, Rup Goswami describes. Dukula Pita Shobhanam Namami Nandanandanam. Gati, his walking is like Karindra, the king of elephants. So his walking is crooked. His glancing is crooked. His actions are crooked. Being the Supreme Lord, possessing everything, he is busy stealing the butter in the neighbor's house. And when the devotees are asking him, Krishna, you're a thief, he says, no, no, you are the thief. Explain how am I a thief? Krishna says,